relationships are not perfect, and you're going to hit rough patches. And I don't need that woman being in your ear, giving you those comfort words. And, maybe you're starting to think the grass is greener on the other side, and you start building a relationship with this other person. So for me, it's like emotional security, because my spot is always up for a question. Any woman can come in. I can just slip up. I can have a bad day. I can have bad moments. So we're hitting a rough spot in our relationship. And now some woman is coming in, giving you a smile on your face because right now we're going through it. And now you're resistant to work out things with me because somebody else is making you smile. You're not really worried about fixing our relationship and what's going on in our relationship because this other person is giving you something that I wasn't giving you. And we're not even able to work it out because you're too busy focused on that relationship. She may put it on you. I don't know. I just feel like, it's different type of women with special different things they can do. And maybe I can't do that. So that's going to be threatening for me. Also, you could slip up. There can be accidents, especially if I'm messing with this man that's giving me this lifestyle. She's envying what he's giving me. So what if you slip up in the condom break and she don't want to take the plan B. She don't want to go to the doctor. Like anything can happen. So when you go out there, every time you're risking yourself, and it shows a lack of discipline as well, being with these type of women. You also put me in danger, when you may hit the wrong woman and she crazy. And now she's stalking me and our family and watching us and stuff, all because you wanted to go have fun with this crazy woman. And I think the worst thing for a woman is a lot of women are okay if they find out their man cheating if nobody else know. But the moment that other people know, or that woman is coming to you laughing at you, or people know and you're embarrassed, it's the public shame, which I think that's why a lot of women like Jada Wada, for example, end up leaving her man because he's publicly embarrassing her. I think public embarrassment for a woman is very detrimental to her health when everybody knows that her man is out here sleeping with another woman. And that's where it just doesn't seem worth it, because now you're walking around with your new Chanel bag and your lifestyle and living and going on vacation, and the whole world looking at you like, baby, he don't want you. Baby, they laughing at you. Nobody wants to be a joke. So they kind of like, you know what? You didn't protect me. You didn't protect me emotionally. You put me on this pedestal for the world to laugh at me. So, and that can happen in any situation. So,
can I ask a question?
And I have a question
Ricky,
too.
right, Ricky posted this, and I think there's a great question. He said, shout out to Ricky. He said, does it look worse? Does a woman look worse staying for finances or staying for love?
So before we move on to that, because I think that's a great question. I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to tag in on the previous question. Honestly, I think the biggest sacrifice that a woman makes, partnering up with a man who's willing to cheat, is losing herself. Mm-hmm. Knowing that you are choosing a partner who is constantly going to go outside of your relationship without your consent. As women, we tend to question ourselves, our self-worth, our contributions, our worthiness. I think that woman really risks losing all that she is and that she brings to the table, if she's not the table herself, in partnering up with a man like that. Because yes, there's the external factors and what other people think and your image and all of that stuff, but I think there's also the internal part of it too.
I have a question real fast. What was the original question? Because I think I got the original question wrong. Like, not this question right here, the one before about the cheating.
What risk does a woman take?
No, before that.
Why do women end up leaving the cheating husband over the lifestyle?
Yes. My question is, so you guys are saying you just leave. Is that what we're saying? Because that was the choice between the cheating, which I said I'll stay, or leaving.
No, she said leave. Why? I think that was the question. Why do women leave, even if they're being provided for financially?
Right. So I was just making it clear, like, so
Mhm.
everybody's choosing to leave.
I think no, I don't think
No,
everybody
I don't
would.
think
I
women
think
do
I
that.
didn't answer the question. I would leave. I would absolutely leave.
Because I
And
was
I said
answering
I
a
would need
question.
to.
Like, I'm not going to leave my husband because of that. But
I said I would need to know why first, because I need to know if it's going to be a pattern of behavior or this is something that just happened and, is a deeper meaning to it and we going to work it out. But I would definitely like to hear your response to the question that Ricky asked, in terms of, do it look worse for a woman to stay because of money or stay because of love?
Oh, that's the hard one.
I'm
I would
good. Go
stay
ahead.
for what makes a woman look worse. Stay for money because she's losing her principle and value and self-worth because she's only staying for money. And no matter if she don't care about her health declining, she's not happy, she's not in love with this man, she may hate this man, resent this man, but she's only staying for money. That says a lot about the woman. Now, if you're staying for love, that's, regardless of whatever that looked like to me, that man is making her happy and she loves him and she loves him for different reasons. I don't
Yeah,
know. Because
I
I'm not
agree.
about a man could be beating her. It could go both ways though. Because a man could be beating you and you love him and you won't leave. A man could be beating you because and you won't leave because of the money. So I mean, if money is your only drive, I don't know. Like, love can make you do crazy things. So I can understand it from that standpoint. But when it comes down to you're just doing it just because of money, then I think that makes
So,
her look bad.
so I think if she stays for money, it's worse because that means that kitty got a price, and that means that if you're staying for money, what's stopping you from finding another man with money to get out of the situation with a man that's not respect you or doesn't love you? Like, there's not that much love in the world in that kind of situation. Like, you're staying and subjecting yourself to disrespect because he's providing you with a lifestyle. If And that's why I feel like even people that date for those superficial things can never provide anyone emotional security because those superficial things can be replaced in someone else, So that's why I would say that, like, if you stay for money, it's worse than if you're staying for love. But I also think that that's why a lot of women will say that they're staying for love even when they know they're staying for money.
So I think taking my own personal values out of the conversation and just looking at it from the spectrum of the public eye, I think staying for love looks really silly. If you are a beautiful woman and you've been provided with a certain lifestyle, you know that you are able to elevate the way that you look. There are so many men that are going to be willing to love you if you are willing to sacrifice your lifestyle. I think to the public eye, there are so many people living in lack that staying for love seems like a really silly emotional decision. And I think, again, outside of my personal values, society does not value emotions, and love is an emotion. And so if you cannot find yourself somebody on the side to love you, even that whole sound that's been trending on social media of like, I'd rather be sad on a yacht than sad in a broken down car, or whatever the sound is, right? Like, I think society in general values finances so much more. So if that woman is staying for love, I think publicly she looks silly.
What about Lala? Somebody saying Carmelo, where she left because she got done and she tried and tried and tried, but